jump in? You guys ready?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
I guess.
Okay, so I think where we left things, I think where we left things was you had found the Arctic cat here on the near side, and then so you guys need to cross the crevice.
Okay.
So as you can see, the bridge that's there is, like these ladders, like your typical home store ladder, tied together, and then there's some ropes for, support on the sides of them. So,
get to practice. We get to put to use our practice, right? Then we do a little practice run on these. Yeah.
I think we should tie ropes to each other and hang on. Don't you think we should tie together, ourselves together?
Yeah, that would be prudent.
Well, I think there's isn't there a safety? Is there a safety line already we can lock into, right? That runs across? Isn't that the way they're set up?
I think we're doing a safety line for the first guy, and the first guy's gonna have to do a safety line on the other side once we get over there. So the first guy is gonna have the most dangerous go over here, I think. Hey Harry, can you unpause it?
Yes.
It's nice that we have this Arctic cat, but a lot of good it does. It does us with the ravine, right?
You could try to jump it.
Well, I think we're gonna have to hoof it to the pyramid.
So who's gonna go first across the ladders?
I think I have a good climb. Hold on.
You could be willing to go first.
Yeah. I mean, I have a pretty good climb, and I've got a couple luck points left, so.
I got a 60 climb.
A 60?
60.
Nice, Tom.
So
I have a pretty high climb.
I volunteer to go first unless somebody's got higher than that.
Yeah, I do. Richard's got a 68.
Oh shit.
Okay. So with all the people here to confer with, I think that that qualifies for a bonus dice for the roll.
Cool.
You're getting lots of help.
And so it begins.
and commentary.
All right, so does anybody have a higher roll than or a higher score than 68 on their climb?
Got 50.
50? All right.
Let me look at Silvus. Kyle has 45.
Nope, I do not. I've got the standard 20, I think.
Oh crap.
Okay. Well, Richard will get his gear together and attempt to make the crossing with the great help from his friends. All right. All right. So
when you click a little dialogue box should show up where you can set it to a +1 bonus die.
What do you guys
see here?
What we should do for characters that aren't here? Do we just want to have them around? Do you want to have them disappear? I don't know. I'm trying to think of what you've done in your game, Sean.
I say we drag them into the pyramid with us.
Yeah, definitely. We use them as our recon person. They're right in front.
Use them as meat shields. Yes. Okay. I think
I think I've always had other players just play those characters, give them permissions for them, so that they can make rolls from their sheet and stuff. What you would do here is you go into the actor's name.
Silvus has a climb of 45, which isn't bad.
Yeah, or better yet, maybe. In this case, maybe you could just make the rolls for Silvus, and we can determine. We can kind of talk about what he does and when he does it. The GM, you can just make the rolls for him. About that.
See,
I think that's great.
The permissions thing gets kind of clunky.
All right, gentlemen. So Richard will attempt the crossing.
Okay.
He is a nimble mountaineer.
Yeah, he gets a 14 and a 0-4. Bam.
Okay, and then so Richard's got himself and I don't know. We can just say the sled as well and the safety lines. So so now it's going to be a double bonus dice for everyone else. So go ahead and roll against your climb.
Okay, 2 bonus dice. Got you.
Richard will, pay attention to everybody as they come across, just in case they need help there at the very end.
And I'll go last. I'll pick up the rear.
He's standing there.
Bill almost barely made it with 2 bonus dice. That's good.
Okay, so everybody's gotten across?
Wait. Climb.
Alex, let's see.
Right, let me roll that here. So we do get a bonus die, is that correct?
It's 2 now that the safety line is across.
Perfect.
Dr. Yig gets a hard success. Wow, nailed it.
Oh, dude, we are some mountaineering sons of bitches.
We're like,
look at this shit.
LAing over this thing.
We paid attention during the class.
Yeah.
All right, well done. So you climbed across, and now
does the little kid have
Aziza?
Shouldn't he have to roll?
Absolutely. Let me roll for him.
Oh.
Our Lapatop. I mean, Egyptian boy. Yeah.
Let's see.
Something tells me he'll make it by 1, just to make it look good.
Or he just won't show us the roll. He'll just be like,
or he'll make us risk our life to try to save him. Oh, no. One of us will die saving the child.
Honestly, Harry, a lot of times, dude, I'll just keep a set of dice on my desk and just make the rolls at my desk for stuff. Feel free to do that. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, that's probably going to be faster, huh? Because I'm like...
Makes it a lot easier to fudge rolls, too. That's exactly what we're talking about.
You can also just do a blind GM roll,
True.
Okay, I'm not too worried about this one. So let's see. It's...
We're not too worried about him either, Harry.
Wait a minute, he's supposed to know the way inside the pyramid. If he's good...
Oh, right.
He knows the path.
We have to keep him alive for a little while yet.
Yes.
Unless he's leading us into a hideous trap where we're going to be sacrificed.
Well,
we got to be careful with this kid, man. Right.
That is the flip side.
I don't know how to do it necessarily with bonus dice.
When you roll it, you should see a dialogue pop up.
Yeah, and then with the 2 bonus dice, see what he gets. Okay, he's made it with the first roll, actually. All right, so the others would have been a problem, though. So again, he needed all 3 as well.
We got all of our
so
gear,
you guys
too,
get
right?
across?
Yeah, all the gear,
yeah,
right?
And
okay.
you've got, what's, the stuff you have on your sleds. So you're, pretty much all your equipment. And some food and water and that sort of stuff. So he points up ahead and says, those ice caves are where the entrance is.
Lead the way.
So we have to climb down to them?
Yeah, so when you get to the edge of these large crevasses, then you can see a place where the professor and Aziza have installed a winch, and they've got a set of ropes that are set up to make the descent into this cave. And it's something that, it's a pretty well-established system. They've got the winch part of it undercover, and so it's something that they're using all the time to get in and out of this cave. So each of you is going to have to make the descent into the cave.
All right.
Is it another climb?
So we're going to make another climb roll. And again, you've got people helping out, and this is a well-established climbing area that Aziza's used to using. So I'm going to give everybody 2 bonus dice again. And it's a lot easier to repel than to go up. So, that's part of it as well.
Okay.
Uh,
18, 17.
Not sure how to make him roll that.
So good. Do you have an NPC sheet for him, Harry, or?
I do.
When you click the roll, well, you probably would have had
that's not good.
add a climb skill to a sheet or something like that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I tried doing that.
Let me try something.
So the first bonus dice is another 9. Uh-oh, Aziza might be in trouble. And the second bonus dice is a 1. He makes it look tricky.
Wow.
So you guys descend about 50 to 60 feet down into this ice cave. And then when you get to the bottom of it, there's the open place above you. And then to either end, you can see places where the the cave just goes off under the roof of the ice ledge. And so this is the space between, like big blocks of the glacier. And they open up and create caves like this. So once you get around the corner from this part of it, then you get to the place where, hopefully I've got the lighting set up on these correctly. Yeah, so then you get to the place where the professor and Aziza have their camp set up. And this is right outside the entrance to the actual entrance to the pyramid.
It's like a little camp, huh?
Yeah, and so Aziza and the doctor have supplies here. They, they'll spend as much as a week at a time down here in the ice cave in front of the entrance to the actual pyramid itself. And this is what the entrance looks like when you look the other way from that view of the camp setup.
What time of day is it now, Harry? Still morning, I guess?
No, so you guys had your little, there was a class in the morning, and then, then after that you had the flight out to Lippert Peak, and so it's early afternoon at this point. Although the light doesn't change much throughout the day this time of year, so
Well, shall we take our
it's kind of your own
foray to
internal
the
clock.
pyramid, or
So
what do we do?
wanna-
Do we just leave like a trail of breadcrumbs when we go, or what?
Well,
think they
Aziza
do.
says there's, there's just the 2 paths. There's a sanctuary room and there's a throne room inside. And so like, I can show you the way. We can leave our stuff here at the camp.
Okay.
We won't need our stuff inside.
Well, I'm bringing
sorry,
some of my
so-
equipment for sure.
Here's what the entrance looks like. I might have missed that. That's the view the other direction from where you're at in the campsite.
My, there
Look,
is some.
Doctor, hieroglyphics.
I am in just gaping. My mouth is like, what? I'm in awe.
So do you think the doctor expected it to be there, or do you think he didn't?
I didn't expect the magnitude. Oh, and I forgot to roll for. I'm gonna roll a climb for test of birdie. Oops.
Hey, Joey.
Sorry. I wanna.
So this would be a moment when it becomes, real to your characters in a way that Tom was expressing. So why doesn't everybody go ahead and roll sanity, and let's just see, how you react to
Dun dun
the
dun.
notion of this pyramid actually being a man-made.
I didn't think I was that.
Object. Oh, I think you were.
Oh.
We have to
Tom keeps rolling privately.
log out and log.
Oh, I am?
in.
Okay.
This
I got
is
a
gonna
25. I'm sorry. Did I roll privately? I didn't mean to.
Lee, you can try to use F5 to refresh your page.
Yeah, so right below
But you're
where
not
you have
doing
your roll, Tom, you can see
Yeah.
the 4 buttons, and if you click on the one that looks like a globe, then it'll
Can you
make
see
the
it now,
rolls.
or is it no? You still can't see it.
No, I think if you click on the card and then you can
Try
click
right-clicking the
reveal
card.
or something like that.
Oh my goodness! Now I know why you're freaking out. Okay, now I see it. Good lord.
Tom, try right-clicking
So,
the check
You know,
card
this
there.
entranceway is maybe 30 feet tall, 35 feet tall. The statues are quite large from floor to ceiling, and it's very ornate inside. What's laying around at the base of it would be snow in this case. Yeah, so we'll have everybody roll sanity.
Looks pristine. Oh, roll sanity for Silvis, Harry.
Okay.
Joey Testaverde didn't make it.
Hey Tom, if you right-click on that question mark card, it should say reveal or something like that.
It blows Richard's mind.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
Question
God.
card.
Yeah, in chat where it shows your dice roll. If you right-click on that little chat card, it should give you an option to reveal the roll.
Got it. Revealed everyone.
Damn,
Got
Lee,
it.
you rolled
Okay.
a 98.
Yeah.
So that's a fumble. Okay, all right. So, yeah,
What
Richard's
the hell?
just completely awed by this. So, Richard, you're going to lose 2 sanity points.
Whoa.
Joey loses 1, and Hugo loses 1.
I look at Testaverde. I say, I told you you'd see some really cool shit. He just sits there with drool coming out of his mouth.
Yeah, so Richard's stunned for a moment.
Oh yeah. Totally. What the hell? How can this be?
Yeah, what were the Egyptians doing?
He didn't really
here?
believe. He didn't really believe. You know, he's like, yeah, pyramid, whatever, maybe, but Egyptians, there's no way. Oh, he's blown away. Stunning.
Okay, so do you guys want to do anything while you're here at the camp, or are you ready to get the Trump inside and see if we can find the doctor? I guess one thing I didn't say was, and should have, was when you were at the entrance to the cave, you know, you could certainly see more evidence of something being dragged. So, I mean, you know, you've got sleds with you, and you could see that there was that pattern that was fairly fresh in the snow from
Yes.
a couple of hours before.
So Dr. Yig, that bastard is here. Your friend is here. You got
Yeah, he is. He's dragging that girl with him.
So what are we
Sounds
gonna do
right.
when we find him?
I don't know, but we have to save the girl. This is messed up. Something's going wrong. I've never known.
At that time, Richard pulls the shotgun out of his pack and starts loading it with triple out buckets.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you want to take with you, I guess, is what I'm really trying to ask at this point, out of your packs. So you've got your sleds with all your equipment. It wouldn't have been practical to carry much other than, like, you know, your walking poles with the activity that you've been doing up to now. So the cave is fairly warm. It's possible that may have contributed to the crevice opening up where it did. So it's not uncomfortable. You don't have to wear, you know, like full Arctic gear in here.
Okay, good. Well, Hugo will have his cameras. He's got a digital camera and a digital video camera, some portable chargers. He'll have his backpack, flashlights. So, I mean, as far as like, you know, bending himself, all he's really got is a hunting knife, machete, ice hammer probably, or an ice axe. But he's got some food and some water with him as well. Protein bars and some vitamins. Mama Leone's dehydrated survival rations. Just add water.
Okay.
But I'm gonna
Good.
be filming and taking pictures, Harry. You know, I already am.
Okay, good.
He's got his 45, his shotgun, and his cane, along with his archaeological tools and notebook, and things to take pictures with. And I think Joey Testaverde, he's just got his iPhone out. He just, oh, you should.
Okay.
So, and he's got his handgun, and he's got his fists. And
wait a minute, we don't all have guns, though, do we?
I thought we did.
I thought Lee had a shotgun. That was it. Or am I wrong? I could be
Well, that's
wrong.
what I remember.
Oh,
I don't know.
I
mean, so we.
I think I had to roll for
Oh, we
I think I had to
rolled.
roll to get the. I think
To
we had
smuggle
roll
it.
for it, right? Yeah, to smuggle it or to get permission to do it. I can't remember exactly which one it was. We'd have to go back and listen. You could probably. I think it's probably recording. Right? I think that's what happened, right? Didn't we?
We did make
roll
some
That's the way I
rolls
remember it.
for Yeah, I think the Brazilians didn't like the idea of us bringing a bunch of weapons or something to Antarctica. They had rules or policies against it. We had to sneak it in. I think Richard
because of
made us roll.
Because of my money and because of my connections in Boston, somehow I was able to smuggle, get permission to bring one.
Yeah, but Tom, I thought we were going into this unarmed, dude. Basically.
copy that.
Yeah.
You might be right. Okay, so then I have my but I do have my cane though.
So-
I do remember bringing my cane. Okay.
And each of you has a set of snow axes.
Yes.
For sure.
The ice tools. Exactly. Perfect.
You got poles for walking. You probably have. You might use the same poles for skiing. You might have different poles for that. Okay.
All right, so yeah, Richard's got.
And then
the,
how about? I'm sorry. How about Levi?
Well, yeah.
Alex, what's he got on him?
So I definitely have my medical pack on me with all my
Morphine.
all of the medical things that I need.
Morphine. All the
Let's
drugs.
see. Okay, so this is everything that I should have on me at this moment.
Okay.
Which is primarily
All right.
focused on keeping people from bleeding to death.
From bleeding to death.
Fall off of a cliff and hit their head on a bicycle.
Richard's personal meds.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Is that like
Preluding,
Alka-Seltzer?
That, in addition to all the climbing gear and all that fun stuff that we have listed in our inventory.
Yeah, we
Like a
should bring some
universal
climbing gear,
inventory.
fellas. Yeah, let's bring some rope and some grapples and whatever we would need for climbing. Okay.
Yeah, we've got
Yeah, I've
all
got-
the stuff on the suggested equipment, right? Like we've got the ropes and the or the ice axes, the hammers, the crampons, climbing harnesses, all that stuff
Oh, I'm
at camp.
gonna look around the gear. Do we have a flare gun? Anybody have a flare gun?
Let's see.
That would be part of a standard.
Yes, I'm sure that somebody's got a flare gun.
Hugo's
Yeah.
gonna grab a flare gun.
Not to mention
If-
the
if it's not something you brought-
GPS.
The
Do we
if
have
it's not something
anybody
that you
back
brought,
at
then-
camp? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, it's okay. There would be a flare gun among the equipment that's here in the cave in the camp at the
Yeah.
camp.
That's what I'm looking for.
Go ahead. What was your question, Alex?
Do we have somebody back at the camp that would be able to monitor our GPS? I'm sure we registered with somebody somewhere that we were coming out here.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
talked
so,
to the pilot.
Yep. When you with the reservation of the flight and just the general rules of the expedition being out here, you're expected to get back in radio contact with the Union Glacier camp every other day at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, I wired
That's sort of the arrangement that they have with any expedition. Sorry.
Yeah, they know about the situation, so they're definitely.
And I called on the radio and told them about the doctor and taking that chick out here.
Yep.
Are these GPS units synced? I guess that's what I want to know. Is there somebody that's able to track our general location?
Oh,
using
to
our
track
GPS?
yours? No.
Mm-hmm. No. Okay. Let's see.
We told the pilot to come back in a week instead of 2 weeks.
Mhm.
Told him to come back sooner. So.
What is an avalanche probe?
Probably like a big antenna, so you can stick and see if you can't find a body. You know, it's probably a long metal little. So you're sticking in the ice to see if you can't. Oh, there's a face, and you start digging.
Dr.
Oh,
Yig,
yeah, you're
can
right,
you
look
hear
at
where
that.
Dr. Yig go?
Oh, yeah.
Like 10 feet down the snow.
Wow, thing is crazy long.
Maybe we should bring that. You never know.
How many flare guns? Terry, how many flare guns are there? 'Cause I'm going to bring one too if there's 2 of them or 3 of them.
I'll give it to you, Tom. If you want it, you probably have a better chance to hit something with it than I do.
You can find 2 flare guns.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so there's just 1 and 2, Sean and me. Okay.
You never know. We might actually
Everything
need it
in-
to signal. So
Yeah, so we do. I've got like climbing rope and some other things listed in my gear, but everything I have, I can pretty much fit in a backpack. The only thing I'm not bringing with me, Harry, is I'm just bringing my felling axe. I'm leaving the splitting maul at the base camp.
Okay. You can
So,
go back
other
and
than
get
that,
it if
pretty
you
much-
need to.
Yeah, it's I'll kind of hide it somewhere there, so it's not obvious.
Lee has an axe. Deja vu.
Cool.
Yeah, I've got a felling axe. And like I said, you can look at my sheet on my gear. That's pretty much everything I have. It's backpack, extra.
Yeah,
ammo
from a
for the
practical
shotgun,
standpoint, I don't
climbing
know.
rope.
I mean, I guess a felling axe has got a thicker blade, but you probably do just as much damage with the ice axe.
What would you say that damage is
But
Harry, for that?
your
Like,
choice for the ice axe.
yeah. So it's similar to a wood axe, like 1d8. I was thinking it was more like 1d6, like a.
Yeah, the wood axe.
Yeah, I think it's going to be
wood axe and a felling axe they're both like 1d8.
Okay, that I suppose makes sense that it'd be a heavier weapon. I mean, you got to swing that with 2 hands. So,
A hatchet,
yeah, I'm
a hatchet
imagining.
is
I mean,
1d6
this is
plus 1.
yeah, this would
That's
be.
cool.
Hang on, I'm trying to find some sort of weapons table.
I don't know. We should probably, figure it out now. We're not in the middle of combat trying to figure out what it is. I just have a feeling we'll be fighting mummies or something. That's what Hugo's thinking. Like, we should make some
You're going to
torches.
be fighting mummies?
We should make some torches, guys. Some just good old-fashioned brands,
Torches. We've got flashlights.
I do have a container of Zippo fluid, but that's just a small container. So
Yeah, maybe.
my Zippo lighter, I do have that in my. I don't know if we want to bring a small container of fuel.
Sure. Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
I don't know if we have a jerry can. I don't know if we maybe there's a little bit of fuel for one of the
Okay.
generators or something.
So the ice axe would
grab
be a 1d6 plus 1, same as some sort of a hatchet or a sickle.
Okay.
Cool.
Was there another weapon that we were talking about?
Flame.
I mean, I've got the wood axe and a knife on me. But
You said it's
Okay, so the fire might be more interesting. You guys have electric torches to see with. What do you want to?
Is there anything I can find in the camp here to fashion some just old-fashioned torches? Just some I could use some cloth or rags or oil, some wooden sticks or wooden beams or.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what would be wooden. I mean, you got plenty of metal rods. I'm not sure that they would stand the heat for very long.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure about what would be a good source for wood that you would stick something on that would be burning. Or
maybe bring some of the rags with you, and then maybe, who knows, maybe we'll find some wood in here.
Use a mummy's arm.
Maybe there'll be. Yeah, exactly. Maybe there'll be some Maybe there'll be some.
There might be an arm available.
Yeah, there might be some torches up on the wall.
Yeah, Hugo just has this idea. He's thinking, well, there's mummies. He's been saying mummies from the beginning. Like he had a dream of a fucking mummy. And what do mummies not like? And he thinks, well, fire. So he looks around for something to make fire with, thinking that like just a torch in his hand would be kind of nice to have. But yeah, I'll just gather up some rags and maybe some lamp oil or whatever I can find. If I have the opportunity.
Yeah, so
to
go
make
ahead and
a
roll your
torch.
luck and see. Maybe there's some kerosene here, or something like that. That might be a fairly efficient way to
Okay, let's see if I can.
provide lighting for an extended period of time. So,
No. Not lucky today.
well, you can find some sort of cleaning solvent, maybe something that would remove paint or mineral spirits or something like that. I don't know if that's lightable. Are they?
I don't know. We might have to find out. I'll just grab something I think is flammable.
So, Harry, I'm going to snag a couple of those like jet boil propane tanks. The little tiny ones that go on the modern day stuff. So if I have to, I can just pop a hole in it with my knife, and then if it doesn't blow up on me, I'll light it on fire and throw it.
So I'm sorry. What are you imagining?
What
kind of
little,
container?
the little tiny propane things. This is modern day camping equipment. The little tiny propane things that go underneath a jet boil. They're like little tiny, made for camping. They're like it's like modern day camping fuel, but it's like it's in a small little propane tank.
Yeah, they're like a few uses, right? Like 3 or 4 uses or something.
You can use it for hot plates or for little heating stuff up.
We've got this jet boil, and it like you can screw this thing onto the bottom, and it heats water.
You mean like these green Coleman tanks that are?
Yeah, exactly.
But much newer, but much more newer, and that's what these guys would have. They would have this top of the line gear, this jet boil. Google jet boil, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And they come with the little tanks underneath it.
You said jet boil?
Jet boil. Yeah, jet boil images. And then you'll see jet boil cooking Dick's Sporting Goods.
So it's like a tank that fits like in the palm of your hand, right, Tom?
Exactly. You understand that little tank?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to strap about 12 of those to my belt going across my chest.
Really? Okay.
Like jet boil grenades.
I'll bring about 4 of them, pop them in there, and with a jet boil, in case you want to boil water. But they're really lightweight. They're like, for backpacking.
Hugo thinks to himself, the paranoia is beginning to run deep.
Yeah, no shit. Well, dude, this guy's kidnapped a female, man, and groupied her. What the hell is he doing?
And so you're grabbing explosives?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then there was this evil queen in my dream who's probably here. That's not good.
Oh, crap. Probably listening.
Probably.
Dude. I look at the boy real quick.
Yeah, is he smiling?
I don't know. Is he?
He seems distracted. He's worried about the professor.
Well, I guess we should go find him.
Agreed.
All right.
And you know, as we're moving in here, we're kind of looking to see, we're looking for any signs of, you know, where this guy's been. And we're definitely on our guard. This guy definitely has done some sketchy stuff, so we're proceeding with caution. You know.
So here's the entranceway. These statues, like I said, there's a guy here who I decided not to remove from the picture to give you an idea of the scale of this entranceway. So there's these gigantic statues on either side of you, and along the gutters there's or along the floors, along the edges of the floor in the temple, there's like these gutters that seem to have this glowing light, kind of like the plasma of the Southern Lights flowing through them, that's illuminating this whole cave area with this wild green light.
It's
The light that we saw outside.
That's kind of crazy.
Yes, similar to
It's
that.
truly insane.
It's like magic.
It is.
So, Harry,
So
can I
this entrance, I'm sorry, go ahead.
use my anthropology roll and or archaeology roll and see if I can depict anything from the carvings or the hieroglyphics or blah blah blah?
Okay.
Anything to be learned?
Go ahead and roll.
Is there anything not right about this stuff? You know.
Any tentacles in this statuary?
Okay.
Right. Is there any?
Right.
So I think it looks fairly typical for very early, early period Egyptian culture and your familiarity with it. Some of the things seem different or alien, but they're just like stylistic changes or symbols that maybe you're not familiar with or haven't seen before. But there's a lot that looks familiar.
I copy down any of the unfamiliar ones, in context and see if I can I'll take etchings if I can quickly.
Yeah, I'll take
depending on where they're at.
photographs, Tom. Take video too.
Okay. For later study. Okay.
Okay, so this first entry vestibule is, I'm just estimating here by looking at it, like about 50 meters long, something like that. And then there's a wall that closes in to the next room, if you will, of this entryway. And then you can see down at the very end, there's a wall that faces you. And on that wall, there's not a picture of two forms. There's just a picture of one female form on that far end wall.
Avert thine eyes.
Hugo's lip quivers. He says, "It's her. That's her. Nitocris."
What?
Get a hold of yourself. Get a hold of yourself.
What's her?
I point at the
All right, so
engraving.
behind that wall is a place where there's a split in the passage. So there's a path that goes up, and there's a path that goes down beyond that. Go ahead and give me a listen roll for everybody.
Listen. See.
Richard is not a good listener.
What his mother always told him.
But you know what? He sometimes pulls through. Awesome. He actually succeeded in that.
He hears what he needs to hear.
I guess. Yeah.
Okay, Richard, so in the path that's going up, you can hear some whimpering. Sounds like maybe some crying or some sort of whimpering sound.
So I pause and I'm like I quietly I pointed out to everybody. I'm like, listen, there's sounds like that girl. Someone whimpering. Bring it to her. I'm quiet. I'm like I hold my hand up and then I quietly tell everybody.
A chill goes up Hugo's spine. I'm trying to listen.
He's like, save her. He puts his.
Okay, so are you going to go up the upward passage that toward the sound that you were hearing?
I think we should try to sneak up there as quietly as we can, right?
Sneak.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. So
Try to be stealthy. I don't know.
these like greenish glowing lights are illuminating most of the place, so that you don't actually need flashlights in order to get around.
Whoa.
This tunnel slopes upwards slightly.
I asked you.
Sorry?
I asked the Egyptian kid, has this glowing light been here the whole time?
He's like, no, this is way different. We've had to use flashlights or kerosene lamps.
Where's the light coming from? Nowhere.
There's like a gutter around the edges of the floor wherever you go, and this like plasma, you can.
So it's like
your hand
it's a
through it.
recessed, like a recessed area cut into the stone.
It's like this plasma is running through the entire.
Whoa! It's like a liquid.
Temple.
I get some good video of that.
So you're gonna go stealthily? Are all of you going to go up, or are you trying to? You want to have somebody scout quietly, or are you just going to go as a group as quietly as you can?
Does anybody have a good stealth skill? Does anyone have any?
No, Solvis maybe.
Possibly.
I'm wondering what checking your stealth skill looks like in real life among a group of people.
Who's the shiftiest guy here? Yeah.
20, about 20.
All right, so I guess none of us are highly skilled in sneaking around. What
about Kyle?
Silva Scott here.
Levi's not got a high sneak skill?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
It's stealth, and Silvus has the standard one as well. So,
okay. Well, then we all ineffectively sneak together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shall we roll, gentlemen?
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
We should. Yeah, we all roll. We try to be sneaky. We think we're sneaky.
We're opening ourselves up to 99s.
This is true.
Oh, an 11. Nice.
Spiders.
Levi is incredibly stealthy.
I think it's because Levi would be kind of frightened at this moment.
Okay, well, Dr. Yeague only failed it, so it's okay.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
Everybody's really quiet. And I'm like, hey, did you hear that? Hear that?
Rattle. It's all the cans of jet boil that Tom has.
Exactly.
Clank, clank.
Unless Levi is the one who made. No, let's see. Levi made it, not Dr. Yeague. Okay. All right, very good. So you guys aren't especially quiet as you go up this passage. When you get to the end of it, it's about, I don't know, it's about 50 meters long as well. Something like that. Doesn't really matter. Where did my scenes go? Okay, so when you get to the top of it, it opens up into a sanctuary. And some sort of, there's an obvious religious tone to the content of this room. And you see one person lying on the floor and a female figure standing next to him.
Oh, shit.
What does the female figure look like?
So, you guys
look like a
stop at the entranceway. You've made quite a bit of noise coming up here. You could hear this groaning sound. And when you enter the room, you realize that that's probably coming from the figure that's laying on the person who's laying on the ground. And the female figure turns and looks at you. And let me show you the picture of what she looks like.
we going to run and embrace her and try to help her, or are we going to try to ice axe her in the face?
Does it
Why
seem
am I
like
having trouble putting my... Okay, here we go.
I don't know. All bets are off at this point. Every man for himself.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
why?
Oh, that's not good.
Fucking
So
queen.
she's quite impressive in her appearance. She's very glamorous and has a very haughty look on her face, and carries herself in a very self-assured sort of way. And she turns because
Just
she
my type.
hears the clanking of the jet boil and sees that you all are there.
Is the body on the ground, is that a female or a male, or can we tell?
I think you said
So
female,
go
right?
ahead and roll your spot hidden.
Yeah, I'm gonna be very intently focused on that as well. I'm gonna try and figure out if I can tell what kind of condition they are in from afar.
Spiders. All spiders.
Oh!
Yeah, so
Oh,
none of you are able to
man.
make out much about the body on the ground, other than that it's there. Oh, and Richard.
Oh, Richard.
So Richard, you're aware, though everybody else wouldn't be, for what if that becomes important at this moment, that it's Dr. Lepsis who's laying on the ground,
Oh shit.
and he
So
seems incapacitated at best. He's kind of groaning, and you're pretty sure that that was where the sound was coming from.
I point and go, Dr. Lepsis.
Hugo screams, "It's her!"
So she says to you, in English that you can understand, I am Queen Nitocris. This is my domain. Enter and come before me. And she's very demanding in her tone.
Mm.
But
I'm
you feel
gonna
yourselves in some ways compelled.
I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna run towards Dr. Lepsis on the ground.
All right. Well, before you get a chance to do that, go ahead. Let's see. And I just had that page open, of course, and then I closed it. Sorry, give me 1 second to find.
Heard another
There we go.
tree drop outside.
No shit.
What's that?
No shit. Yeah, I just heard another tree break off in the neighborhood somewhere, man.
Oh, God.
It was loud. Brack! Yeah. Yeah, dude. But the power's still on. So we're so
That
you
is
can hear the
good.
dogs. You
Count your
can hear the
blessings.
dogs going, you can hear the dogs going crazy out there, man. Oh. Hey. Didn't feel any impact
okay.
on the house. All right, we should be okay.
So while I'm trying to find this, go ahead and everybody roll a sanity roll again in Queen Nitocris's
Oh yeah, for sure.
fearsome presence.
Finally, I make one.
We use luck.
So
We can't
Richard
use luck,
failed, huh?
can we?
No,
Yeah.
not on a sanity roll.
Wah, wah, wah. She's just too beautiful.
Yeah, just my type, like I said.
Well, the fact that she's here is pretty frightening to you. So go ahead and roll a 4-sided dice, Lee, for Richard. All right, and he loses 1 sanity point.
Scraped by on that one.
Did he lose sanity already, or is that the first time?
No, he's lost 3 total.
Okay.
Yeah. Three total so far.
All right.
Well, hold on one second.
He's blowing his mind. She's so hot.
I opened up Yeag's sheet here. You can look at yours too, Lee. Hold on. Sure.
Oh, and I need to roll
46.
What's her charisma?
Keep in mind, you guys, your starting power your starting sanity is equal to your power. I think these sanity points might not be tracking properly or something. Dr. Yig, you have 49 sanity. You should have started with 70.
I lost 1, so I should have 69. Okay.
Right. Yeah, adjust that. And Lee, you said you've
Did
lost
I just change
2.
that fly?
I've lost 3. I've lost 3 now completely, so I'll be at 42.
Yeah, that's right.
Is that correct?
I think so.
Okay. Right? If it's based off power, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, and it can be telling because it should, at the bottom left of your sheet, it'll track your daily sanity loss. Or your maximum daily sanity loss.
So it's equal to your power. So
how do you see that?
that's the bird he's got.
Bottom left of a character sheet, there's a daily entry. Like number/number. That'll show the amount of sanity that you've lost in the last 24 hours. And gauging, I think it's gauged on your
Oh, I see where it says daily. Yeah. Okay.
hour and how much you can lose per day.
What's the reset button there?
You'll just click that. You'll click it at the end of the day or when the GM tells you to.
Yeah.
Or in the development phase, you know, it'll automatically reset.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I just want to make sure all the sanity's tracking properly here.
Yeah.
It looks like it's right for Silvus.
Yeah, it looks like it's right for Alex too.
Okay, so Silvus also is overwhelmed by the idea that there is some sort of ancient Egyptian queen standing in front of him.
Yeah, she's dead, right? Gotta be.
And he also only loses 1 sanity point.
Remarkably well preserved.
I half expected to find her mummy, but no. There she is. Flesh and blood.
Okay, so...
Probably just an illusion. She's probably a hideously chroned out corpse.
Now you're freaking me out. Yeah.
But she's making us see her beautifully, but really she's hideous.
I think she's sucking the life force out of the doctor.
Had that trick pulled on me before, huh?
I think she's sucking the life force out of the doctor on the ground to regain her beauty. She's doing her bit.
So you all feel compelled to come forward into the room toward her when he calls you forward. Go ahead and roll power. Let's go through each one. Yeah, so let's start with Dr. Yig.
We use luck here? Yes, maybe.
I fight that bitch off.
That's a good question. It's an opposed roll, so I don't think so. Because
it's opposed. Right.
He would also...
That makes sense.
Be...
Right.
Oh, shit.
So she would also, be able to use luck is where I was going with that.
Oh no.
Yig made it.
No, man.
Oh, I know, man. Yeah,
Richard.
100, baby. Apparently I'm in love.
Dude. So Richard sprawls out in front of her, his arms wide. I pledge my loyalty.
Okay. Well,
surprising. Since he's from Boston, he should know better.
Oh wait a minute. Were we not supposed to roll yet?
No, that's all fine. I'm just saying that she did not make her roll, so her voice faltered or something while she calls you, and her glamour slips just a moment.
Oh. We can react?
Yeah, what would you like to do now? So let's go by turn order. And how do I fill out the turn order tracker?
Combat tracker.
Yeah, can you give me a pointer there?
Yeah, I think we would need tokens. Oh, a second.
Oh, is that right?
Yep, you add tokens.
I am
to the
so ignorant.
tracker.
Okay.
So if you just drag each person's character sheet out onto the thing here, then
And we're assuming. I just thought about this. We're assuming that the doctor roofied this chick and carried her away, but we really don't know. For all we know, the chick was the insane one, and that's why the doctor's on the floor, because the chick had a dream and was being tugged into doing this.
Harry, you can get
Forgot
rid of Hank here, my backup character. And now what you do, just select him and hit delete. So what you can do now is right-click on a token and then click the toggle combat states, like the swords and shield icon. You can select all the tokens.
Okay.
And
you guys can't do this, huh?
I think we can do our own token. Yeah. You right-click it, the token, and click the sword and shield. It should add them.
Okay.
And then
it did. Wow, how about that?
On your combat tracker, Harry, at the very top, it should say roll for all or something like that. So this is a dex-based system. It should populate with everybody's. We'll call it dexterity scores. You use the GM.
I'm so disappointed.
At the top of the pane somewhere, there should be a button for you, Harry. It says roll all. Otherwise, you guys can click the dice next to your character in the combat tracker. It's the cross swords icon at the top right.
I don't know why I can't. Really disappointing. Oop.
Where's the girl from the camp?
That's a good question.
Could that be Nefertiti or whatever?
Well, that's
Nidicus.
Right. Yeah. So that's the question. Like, where that her transformed, or did they throw her body on a pyre, or
did they just dress?
Is the doctor? Yeah. Is the doctor innocent or is he guilty? Is she just dressed up? Yeah. I don't know though.
I don't know what I for some reason. Okay, boy, the way the character movement.
Yeah, the tokens aren't
throwing me
configured
off.
either. You can see the tokens are named 1920 character.
Yep. Okay.
But
with complexity, there's a lot of configuration.
Yeah, well,
we can just go with it.
Yeah, we can go with it. You do need to populate the dexterity scores, though. In the combat encounters pane, top of your
the
top there, Harry, you should see some buttons for rolling initiative. I think one of them says roll for all. There we go. Yeah.
And does that just populate the dexterity? Is that?
And it puts them in order.
What that is? Okay.
So now we're seeing Queen Nidicus at the top and Richard Saltonstall at the bottom. And again, we're looking at the combat pane. It's the cross sword icon at the top right of your screen in that toolbar. You can actually right click those swords to pop it out too, which is a good way to do it. That way you can have chat open on the right and have a little pop-up window as your combat tracker.
So the queen goes first, and then Levi, then Joey. Got it.
Okay.
Nice.
So
That
she
changes if we
assumes a stance of power and says, "I demand that you come before me." So everybody, go ahead and roll your power again.
Good.
Not my best stat.
How that's going to work.
Ooh, good,
Remember,
Joey.
Harry, with the new system, the opposed rolls are just based on level of success. So, like regular successes versus hard successes versus extreme successes.
So Hugo failed, and she only got a regular difficulty, right?
But as the initiator, she would win on ties. Anybody who got a regular success, I believe she would win. I think that's how it works.
I feel like I should know the game mechanics off the top of my head, but it's been a while, huh?
Yeah.
The winner is the side that achieves the higher level of success. If a draw, they achieve the same level of success, the side with the higher power characteristic wins. So anybody who got a regular success against her loses because her power is 80. I don't think any of us have an 80 power. Now, Dr. Yig, though, his power roll was a hard success. So Dr. Yig beat her.
So Dr. Yig, you're able to resist her call. The rest of you start moving
also
forward.
Richard, Harry. Richard got an extreme success. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and Joey. Joey got a hard success. 2 stars is a hard success, by the way. So, rather than having to click on the roll to see what the level of successes is, you can look at the stars and the spiders. So 3 stars is an extreme success, 2 stars is a hard success, 1 star is a regular success.
Right.
I think
Okay.
in this case, the only people who lost against her were what? Levi and Hugo.
And Hugo. So Levi and Hugo start walking into the room toward her.
Still filming.
What about Silvis? What about Silvis and who else? Is there someone else?
The boy, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, Silvis and
Or
Silvis needs a hard success here. Look at that.
Ooh.
Extreme success.
very nice.
so most of you stand firm in the face of her glamour.
You guys are so lucky.
Is she standing over the doctor friend? She's like right next.
She's next to him, closer to you, like in the picture here. So she's not necessarily standing directly over him now. I mean, she's, what, 7 or 8 feet in front of him, or closer to you.
Got it.
Okay, so in order for me to have any chance of keeping track of this, let me go ahead and move you guys back here.
Yeah, we don't need
This
to have
is going to look a little
like that.
crazy. Well,
Or just for
it's going to help me a little
purposes.
bit. So it was Hugo and
Hugo and Levi
Levi.
are in love. Yes, my queen.
who step into the room and walk towards her. Let me get back to the combat encounter. So Levi, what are you going to do?
So I'm forced to walk towards her. Am I able to just?
Yeah. So I'm sorry. That's. Go ahead. We'll go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Am I able to rush towards the body though, of the doctor on the ground?
No, you feel compelled to listen to her, and actually, that's going to be. I'm sorry, I got confused. That's going to be the action of your characters to move forward for this turn towards her. So you'll get about halfway to where she's at. Joey.
Oh, Harry, what you can do also,
what do you want to do?
Looking at that combat pane, hit begin combat at the bottom, and then there'll be some arrow keys that pop up where you can scroll through as turns go by. See the arrows.
Okay.
There you go. Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you. So, Joey, what do you want to do in this moment?
So, Testaverde's looking at this Egyptian chick. He looks over at Yig, and Dr. Yig just shakes his head, and he's like, this chick should not be here. You know, he's like, he sees the, you know, like, this is unlike anything. So Joey, in his impetuousness, he just charges at the girl and brawls her. And bear hugs her and drops her to the ground.
Okay, so
Harley races her.
So Joey's going to rush at her.
Yep.
You'll be able to
slamming her to the ground.
Yes.
Okay.
It's awesome.
Using his brawl roll.
The DiBiase to the head. Pow.
Okay, so I think I've got Joey here, right? He's going to run up to Queen Nitocris.
Yep.
And try and knock her to the ground.
And throws all his weight into her.
All right, so go ahead and make your brawl roll.
Defensive line attack ones.
Exactly.
Yeah, so when you're doing that fight back stuff, you have to decide before the person attacks what you're going to do?
No, I don't think so, necessarily. You can,
okay.
The rolls are supposed to occur simultaneously, I think.
As far as the game goes, but...
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, I mean, I think you have to respond to whether you're going to dodge or... I don't know, I thought it had to say whether you were going to fight back.
Yeah.
Anyway, so as Joey's running up there, you can see that Queen Nitocris has a metal rod in her hand. It's something that's called a was scepter. I'm not sure that I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's WAS. It's a symbol of an Egyptian royal person. But it's a hefty piece of metal that she's wielding. So she's going to fight back with that.
That's right, Harry.
So
you have to announce
got a regular success
before the attack rolls. You have to announce what you're going to do. Makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense because then you're not, doing it based off of what the result was.
No.
What the roll actually was.
So Joey got a regular success.
Okay.
Got 2 stars. It's a hard success.
Oh, sorry, hard success. Ooh, hard success. Boom! Bear hugs this bitch. And he wraps his arms around her.
She's pretty skilled with scepter. How can I roll? I'm not seeing how I can roll skills off. Okay, all right, maybe there we go.
Yeah, I think part of the thing with those NPC sheets in the system here is you might have to add skills to them. Set them up.
Yeah, I've done that and added combat skills. I'm just not seeing a way to roll from the sheet like you can from the character sheets. So I'm just going to roll percentage. Okay. She's got an 80% chance with this wasp scepter.
Oh.
So I rolled under Joey.
That would be a hard success then. If you got an 80%. hard success, and so she said she's fighting back, right? So if they
Yes.
both got
And
hard
Joey's
successes,
got-
the initiator wins the draw. If someone tries to dodge, a dodge roll that
Right, then a dodge can
Dodge
tie
rolls.
and do well enough.
Yep.
All right, so Joey, go ahead and do you have a damage down there for your grapple?
Well, it sounds like he's doing a
Yes.
maneuver, though, Harry, right? You said you wanted to knock her to the ground, I think, Tom? Was that
Yeah,
what it was?
he's like running.
And are you
at her.
trying to grab her, or are you just trying to knock her over? Are you trying to grab her and fall down, or are you trying to knock her
He's
over?
trying to sack her. He's trying to sack her like a linebacker would sack a quarterback. You know, he's
Okay.
going boom, grabs her around the waist and just crack to the ground, like boom.
Yeah, and
If
most
somebody
maneuvers
stole a
don't
hot
do
dog,
damage, Harry. They like have some kind of effect. You know, like knocking them prone, what it sounds like. Or maybe grappling her, holding her in a hold.
Does brawl do damage?
It can with attacks, but it just sounded like a maneuver is what you're describing. A tackle would be a maneuver.
Got
It
it.
wouldn't necessarily do
Okay.
damage, but it would knock her to the ground and be holding her.
Well, but a linebacker,
Maybe disarm her.
a linebacker ramming a quarterback at full sprint would do damage.
Well, you can
He's
choose.
intending to.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll your damage bonus. Do you have a damage bonus dice?
That I don't know. How do I roll damage?
An unarmed attack is, I think, 1d3 plus your damage bonus.
I don't know if
Let me.
I hit target.
It'll be under
1d3, okay.
punch probably in his combat tab.
You have not selected the target for your punch. I have to select the target.
No, just click the damage, Tom. Click the 1d3.
That's what I did.
You're punching Madman. Paka!
Pow, pow. Biff, bap.
Ow, papa! Take that.
All right, so your damage bonus there, it looks like it's a 1d4 for Dr. Yi.
Which the hell it up.
No, this is Teftaverdi. This is Joey.
Oh, right, it was Joey. So that makes sense because he's kind of a big guy, I guess. Right?
Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so just roll a 4-sided dice.
All right. I can do that. That's this one.
Oh, he's not impressed with her fancy words.
No.
No, he's
Oh,
not,
baby.
apparently.
Crack.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
Yeah, so when Joey lands on top of her, she goes sprawling, hits her head on the floor.
Hey, shut your mouth.
And let's see. So when somebody takes a serious wound, then you roll against Constitution, right?
Yeah, for
To
unconscious.
see whether they pass out.
Oh, I see. So this would have been total damage. 1d3 plus 1d4. Is
Well,
that
that's
Right, but like Sean was pointing out, you were doing a maneuver rather than an attack. So I just took into account his size and strength as
Got it.
the effect of the linebackerness of his
Got it.
effort to take her to the ground.
Understood. 4 points.
Even with that, it was enough to have her bang her head on the ground and pass out.
Oh.
You
Okay,
realize
that can
it's
be
the
the-
doctor dressed up like.
Oh, God.
No! What cruel
Who's next?
All
spell.
right. I'm just
Dr.
moving I'm just moving his. Oh, I should probably keep him over there. Gosh, this scene just looks like hell with the way everybody's facing.
You can control
It's
the
definitely-
rotation, Harry, with a shift mouse wheel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Ooh, okay, sweet. I guess it's assuming everything's top down, kind of.
It is.
Is it Dr. Yig's turn?
That's just not the way my maps are working.
I've
My
always
scenes.
preferred to do more.
Oh, that's kind of
abstract
cool.
stuff
I can
usually.
do two of you and make you dance. There we go.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, easily amused. Okay.
Well, way to go, Joey.
Oh, that was funny. That was funny.
Yeah. So she's, from what you can tell, not moving. So now Dr. Yig is next.
Oh, Joe.
Dr. Yig,
What's he gonna do?
Dr. Yig runs up and grabs that staff out of her hand.
Okay. So Dr. Yig runs over there and tries to grab it. And you pick up the wasp scepter without too much difficulty.
The fact that she's fallen and can't get up, does that help these guys who are in transpire? I mean, do they snap out of it now, or are they still approaching her? Yeah,
I don't know. You'll have to see next turn. So, help me out. What's Sylvis going to do in this situation?
You might try to check on the doctor. Or, I don't know. That sound crazy?
Silver, what's his profession?
What would Kyle do? He's the private detective, private investigator.
Oh, well then. Oh, okay. So maybe he wouldn't do that.
Make a verbal note into his recorder.
Joanne, you wouldn't believe it.
I could see him running up and checking on the professor on the ground.
Yeah, somebody's got to
Now
do
that he
it.
sees the woman's been incapacitated and the scepter's picked up, I mean...
Yeah, I think
Seems
that probably
logical.
makes sense. So he'll run forward. Maybe I don't need to move everybody at this point. We could just talk through it. And when he gets to the doctor is he shakes him, and the doctor's sort of unresponsive. Maybe groans a little bit, but doesn't
That is
seem to
life
be.
juice extracted.
And then next is Hugo.
Hugo will go up there with them, with Sylvis, and he's got his camera, his video camera in his hand. He's going to turn. Does the doctor? He looks alive. He's just unconscious, I guess. Well, Hugo asked, "Is he alive?" I guess I'll check for a pulse.
Yeah, Sylvis would have enough know-how as a private investigator, so he can tell that the doctor. He says yes, the doctor's alive.
All right, then I'm going to get a close-up shot of the
He's
queen
breathing.
on the ground. My video camera. Is she breathing?
She is breathing, but her eyes are closed.
Yeah, I'm going to get some good close-up
She's-
shot of her with the video.
Unresponsive at this moment. And she doesn't seem nearly as regal as she did just a few minutes ago.
Yeah. She looks young, doesn't she? Like, really young.
Yes, she looks young and she looks South American.
Alright, well, I'm just going to get a close-up video shot of her. Kind of keep my distance a little bit, though.
She does not look like somebody who grew up in Egypt to you.
I'm going to say, Joey, keep her down. Hold on to her. She might wake up. That's all I'm going to do.
Okay, Richard?
No, I'll kind of take a look behind her, like all this commotion was going on. Is there anything in the back, anything we haven't seen, in the commotion of this activity? I take a really good look at the room and what's around us.
Okay, so on this, there's a raised dais that has an altar on it, and there's various things on the altar. There's a large papyrus, and there's a bowl table and some other items and a couple of jars nearby. There's a lot of decorations that seem Egyptian to you in the area that represent different religious icons. You imagine there's statues and things. And let's see what else. Oh, I'm sorry. Another really important detail that you would certainly be well aware of at this point is Richard. I'm sorry, I missed this out earlier. But Richard is wearing what looks like a priest's, maybe a priest's costume of some sort, like an ancient Egyptian priest might wear.
You mean Lepsy? Is that who we're talking about?
Yes, Dr. Lepsis. So he's got on this fancy hat and a golden inlaid collar and robes that look like
he's in regalia.
Yes.
Hugo says, Richard, he says, Saltonstall, what happened to the girl? Where's the girl?
Well, I don't know. Maybe that's the girl. I point back down to the.
So Aziza points and he recognizes Maria. He says, "That's Maria."
Yeah.
What did you do to her?
Who are you saying that to, Dr. Yig?
Dr. Yig is saying that to the doctor when he points her out. His friend,
the doctor's
right?
still passed out.
He's passed
who
out.
Said that? Who said that was? That's the girl. Who said that?
Boy,
Aziza.
the boy.
Oh,
Aziza, the boy. Yeah.
Okay. In that case, Dr. Yig goes to look at the papyrus, and he says, "I suggest you tie her up." And Joey starts pulling out rope and
Hugo will help him.
binding her limbs.
So as Dr. Yig is talking, you see this mist, this dark black mist that starts emanating from Maria's body, from the Queen's body.
Back away
and
from
it
that.
becomes like a swirling cloud over top of her.
Time to go.
Like this. Hang on. There we go. Yep. Show all players. Okay. So this swirling cloud comes out of her mouth, and then winds its way up toward the ceiling, and you hear this voice that sounded like the voice that Queen Nitocris used when she talked to you before. That didn't sound like somebody who had grown up in South America. And you hear her say, "I need an army." And then the cloud starts dissipating toward the entrance the way that you came in, and out of the temple, or out of the sanctuary room here.
I need an army.
Leaves the sanctuary room. What was the other chamber? That was the one that...
There was another passageway that led downstairs. Aziza can tell you that there's a throne room that's down there.
Mm.
And it looks like it's a burial chamber, but he and the doctor haven't tried to open up the casket that that an Egyptian pharaoh would have been, or queen like this would have been buried in. Has many layers and it's a complicated structure.
The casket was not opened. Okay.
They haven't bothered, but there's a room down there.
But as far as we know, right?
Those are the two things that are down there.
Unless they opened it last night.
I'm going to dash over to
So everybody go ahead and roll sanity one more time for what you've just seen with this cloud coming out of her and the disembodied voice and that boomed through the room, and then the cloud seeming to have complete intention in what it was doing. So like you've just seen some sort of ghost.
Yeah, what have we done?
How'd everybody do?
Hugo fails.
Ooh.
Dr. Yig fails by one.
Oh,
Tom.
I, did you?
Joey fails.
Did I roll yet? I thought I did.
Don't see it.
Well, yeah, I know. Weird. All right.
No, only Levi and Silvus have made it so far.
All right, so
Richard succeed.
Nice.
okay, Sean. So go ahead and roll a d4 for Hugo, and he loses 3 points.
Okay.
And so for Dr. Yig, go ahead and roll a 4-sided dice, Tom. He's pretty freaked out by what he's just seen as well.
How many points? 4 points?
4 points.
Ouch.
And then for Joey, go ahead and roll 4-sided. All right, so he loses 3 points.
Going down quick.
The Arctic is traumatic.
So far.
So let's see. I'm looking at Joey's sheet, and it looks like it's not updating the daily.
Maybe not.
Or is that
No.
so 6? So power.
Should be 4 out of 10, I think.
Yeah. Do you have to update that?
It should. When
Yeah, I
you
don't know how it's.
when you
It might be
reduce-
because the player, I don't know. Yeah.
Do I need to do something?
Yeah, change that daily down at the bottom left, Tom. It should be 4 out of 10, I believe.
Yeah. Do you have the ability to change that? I don't see an ability to click on that.
Oh. Do I refresh it?
Maybe if you unlock it.
Ooh. Now I just unwound it. So, okay. Oh, here, wait.
There we go.
Oh,
There we go.
okay, done.
If you unlock the sheet, then you can set it.
And then lock it
Oh,
again.
okay. Lock. Okay, so 4. Got it.
Has anybody lost more than 4 at this point?
Yeah,
I've lost 4.
Okay.
I've lost 3.
I have Dr. Yiggs lost 5. Because he lost 1 and now he just lost 4 more. Crack with the black smoke. I think he has he knows too much what's going on.
Hey, give me just a minute.
Get ready to
Um,
utilize the medicine bag.
Yeah.
All those
Right.
Egyptian.
So
All those,
yeah, we just take just a little break. So if people want to get water or go to the bathroom or whatever, now's probably a good time for that. And then let me do a little bit of reading and
Sure.
Sure.
we'll keep going.
All right. Be right back.
We'll give it 5 minutes.
All right, cool.
Hey, Tom, are you back?
I am back.
How's it going?
It's going good. How about you?
I can only say okay at best,
Okay.
but I'm not complaining.
Okay. That's good. That's
What
good.
day are you planning to get to Sean's? Are you coming in March? Are you
I
going
am
to?
in March, and
Yeah.
I'm driving.
You already have
to
your plates?
Tallahassee. No, I know. We're driving. I'm driving to Tallahassee, and then Kyle and I are driving to somewhere in Tennessee, and doing a light or a hockey game or something, and then we're driving over to Sean. So I don't know the exact timetable, but we're doing road trip style.
Okay.
So we'll be there by the date. By the date when the stars are right, we'll be there. That's right. You're flying in, aren't you? You'd have to.
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out what sort of schedule to make. So, yeah, do you know when you're planning to get there on the Friday?
Hold on. Let me
Or you
look
don't know?
if that's my account. Cthulhu Con. Okay, the 5th, I have Nashville Predators versus Boston. And that is on 8 to 10 in Nashville. And so then at 10 o'clock, so that's on Thursday. It looks like we're getting to Sean's on Friday morning. I'll drive over. So we'll be there Friday by noon. It looks.
All right.
But we'll be in Nashville. We'll be in Nashville Friday night. Or I'm sorry, Thursday night.
Okay. You're going to see the Predators, or are you?
Yeah, Predators versus Boston Bruins.
Oh. Nice.
So like, okay.
I'm back.
That'll be fun. Hey, Sean.
Should we try to get tickets? Can you join us? You flying early?
No, I don't think I can make that work. I already got too much going on.
Okay. But yeah, sounds like we'll be there at Sean's then Friday the 6th, like at noon, I'm guessing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need to look at flight schedules and see what's practical.
Yeah, and like I was telling you here, if you need to show up earlier and stay later or whatever, it works. It's just we've planned this so that I'm off work Friday through Monday for those 4
All right,
days.
I'm back.
But if you guys
You're
want
going to
to
need
come
some
earlier,
recovery time, huh?
no, not really. And it'll be a short week for me it'll be a short week for me that week of the Friday, because I usually work on Fridays. But I'll be good to go. But if you need to come earlier or stay later, that's fine. For any of you guys, you're welcome to stay here for as long as you like.
Thanks, man.
All right, let me see what works. If I can get in on the 6th on a decent schedule, then I'll do that.
Okay.
But I don't know. It seems like, yeah, coming east, like it's hard for me to get there early in the day. So
Well, I can arrange to pick you up from the airport too if you're flying. Keep me informed.
okay, well, I don't want to over. Okay, I'll let you know what I'm looking at once they start putting the plans together.
Yeah, the airport's I think only 20-30 minutes from my house.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, I haven't spent a lot of time in St. Louis. I've flown through that airport lots of times, but never got outside the walls.
It's really kind of small for an international airport. St. Louis as a whole, it's kind of like the big little city. It's not like a huge sprawl, really.
Yeah. Yeah, the Kansas City airport's kind of small too. All right.
I think we left off at the end of round
Aziza
one.
is broken up over the doctor. He's concerned about his condition. He's sort of wailing, and at the same time, like pushing him, like going, "What did you do? What have you done? You stupid old man! What have you done?"
Oh shit.
Yeah, what did he do?
Get Dr. Cronenshield on him. Doctor, can you revive him?
I don't know. I will give it a shot.
I look at the kid and I say, what was he working on down here?
He like throws his hands up at the air and says, translating all of this.
Dude, I look at the papyrus.
Is that why he's
altar.
dressed up like a priest?
I'm going to try and give him a full body examination here, try to see if there's anything that I can do to get him
Okay.
back.
So, do you have like a medicine skill then for?
Oh yeah, I got a wonderful 76 in
For
medicine.
Levi?
I will
Okay.
restrain this guy. I will tie this guy's hands and legs though. You know.
You're going to do that before the doctor's working on him, or the doctor starts working on him and you suggest this?
I do. I'm like, hey, you know, just like the girl over here, she was acting crazy, right? We might want to restrain this guy before we bring him back around.
And also, Hugo and Silvus
Just
are
in
binding
case.
the girl too.
Look how he's
If
dressed.
I think that would cause any undue stress on him, then I don't think I would. But I guess there are they
it's up to
do
you, Doctor. If you
sometimes
don't think
train
it's-
people.
If you don't, no, I mean, if you think it'll do more damage, I'll defer to the doctor. But I'm just look at how he's dressed, and this is weird.
Stay next to me with the handcuffs, just in case.
Okay, so
Doctor,
you can take
altar.
some smelling salts or something
Yeah.
like that and try and revive him. So go ahead and roll medicine for that.
Wait. Let me look at the papyrus before you start reviving people.
He might be dying, Doctor.
Okay, so
Yeah.
he seems stable condition. He seems like he's weak and kind of unresponsive. His eyes do open. He groans and goes, "Ugh," and he starts to recover. Looks around the room a little bit. He sees Maria laying on the ground.
What?
And he goes,
What have you done,
"Oh
a
no,
fool?"
it didn't work. It didn't work." And he falls into this unconsolable sort of whining. "I failed her. It didn't work."
He's been mind raped.
I slap him. What did you do to this poor girl?
Due to this-
The doctor revives him and then slaps him. That's awesome. That is
Due to
awesome.
this poor girl, she was supposed to be a vessel for my queen.
Talk.
Talk, doofus. Slap.
A vessel for your queen?
Harry,
What?
Dr.
But I
Yates-
failed.
See if I
And
can
he
read
starts to weep. He's like visibly shaking and crying. I'm sorry, Tom, what's that?
I said, Dr. Yig is at the altar. He's trying to read this papyrus and whatever's up here.
Okay. So yeah, like I said, there's a bowl and there's various like sort of mystical elements. I don't know, some feathers or snake teeth or something. I don't know. And then the papyrus is there and rolled out. So you're taking a look at it and seeing what you can make of it.
Yes.
Don't touch the
All
ink,
right.
Tom.
See if I can make out any of the archaeological aspects of it from the ancient Egyptian.
Dr. Yig pulls on his
That'll
gloves.
Taste the ink to see if it's real.
What skill did you roll? Archaeology. All right. Yeah. Good. Okay. I was looking for it and wasn't seeing it.
Can I use luck?
Sure. Yeah.
I use 10 luck. Then I make it.
Okay. So you can see on the you like scroll up to something that you can recognize as like the header or beginning of this section, and it looks like some sort of an incantation. You quickly look through the different sections of this papyrus. It's rolled on both ends, so you can like roll it back and forth and look at a section of it. And it seems to be like some portions of the Egyptian Book of the Dead that you've seen before, which is customized for each person or each, anyone who is wealthy enough, well enough off to have some sort of proper religious burial. They would have had a customized, set of spells for them, a book of the dead for them, and so the place where it was open to when it was laying there, the heading for it was something like "the coming forth by day," is what it says as a heading, and then you can see that there's it's like a song, like an incantation there.
I do not sing it, but I'm telling everybody this like a professor, like I'm teaching a class. So this is the Book of the Dead. They all have different spells for each, entombment. The passage here, though, is an incantation, something about living during the day or something.
Did you see that thing that came out of her mouth? What the hell was that?
I did. I don't know. But you heard what the doctor said here on the ground. He said whatever he was trying to do failed. Maybe we knocked it. Maybe we I don't know. Do I see anything about possession, like possession of a body? Like components?
Yeah, so in looking at it further, it seems like there's this idea of a vessel into which a spirit that has gone to the heavenly regions can be brought back and to possess that vessel.
Okay, I say just that, and I say, so I suspect that he was trying to make this incantation to possess, what's her name, Mary or whatever her name is. And it failed.
So the
either
smoke,
because Joey Testaverde knocked it out of her, or because the spell just failed in general, or we got here too early, or she dropped the staff.
Yeah, it seems like the smoke was like the queen herself, like leaving the body, right?
Agreed.
Where did it go?
And there is there is some type of tomb down below, they say, right, where the royal burial, maybe it resides there.
We slapped the doctor. What's in the tomb?
The doctor wakes up again from he had fallen or passed out after being overcome with his grief.
Good God, man!
He's like, huh?
Mac.
What? Huh?
What's in the tomb below?
He's weeping.
What have you done here? Talk to me.
I was trying to serve my queen, and I have failed her. And he just breaks down with weeping again. And he seems just really lethargic, like he's like, he can't hardly even pick himself up off the ground. He's not moved a lot from the spot where you found him. Other than to look around, to cry, and to just fall over.
Yeah, Lee, he needs to be slapped.
Yeah, I call him. That's all. I slap him and I call him a fool.
Slap him again.
I say, you fool!
Richard goes over inside.
You fool!
What's your damage bonus? No, just kidding. I'm sorry, what's that?
I'm not giving the full punch. Let's give me that.
I smack him and I say, "You fool! You know better than to open portals where they don't belong. You weak-minded idiot!" I throw him to the ground and I say, "Okay, we need to go downstairs. We need to see." And then I'm looking at the parchment, see if there's a way to close this. But then I look at Sean. Have you had any more voices from you?
No, not since my dream last night. This is
Well,
when
I
I.
think
An army.
I think any of us would have probably, anybody who fell under her spell probably would have done this, right?
Yeah, but the doctor here is the one that can read the incantation.
True.
I turned to
I doubt
Dr.
you guys
Cronenshield and I
could
says, Dr. Cronenshield, you felt that grip, didn't you? Almost as if she compelled us to approach her. You felt like a grip on your mind, right? Like you couldn't even control yourself. I don't like this one bit. What if she
I
comes
don't even
back?
know what happened. I don't know what's real. What Doctor, what were you trying to do with this queen of yours? What did she tell you? Where did you hear about this?
He needs another smack.
Crack.
So
Answer him.
yeah, you have to use the smelling salts again to sort of bring him back again, and he's like squinting and having trouble following what you're saying to him, and just overcome with grief.
How?
What did you
Is
ask
he
him again?
Physically, I asked him.
What were you trying to do?
Right. Where did you hear about the queen? What did the queen tell you to do exactly?
He says, in sort of, it's difficult for him to get the words out. He says, "She commanded me and I obeyed." And then again with the crying, "But it was all for naught," as he points at Maria's body that's laying there on the ground. "It didn't work. The queen isn't here."
It didn't work. We saw some kind of a smoke.
And he's just moaning.
What was that?
He's just moaning. He's not responsive to
Well,
Was she
gentlemen,
trying to
I-
create
questions
a
that you're
doctor?
asking
Was
here.
she trying to
Dr.
create an
Cronenshield.
army, Doctor?
Dr. Cronenshield, I believe it did work until our good friend Joey squeezed it out of her. You know what I mean?
But what about the ghost man?
And so, by the way, you probably, like, she really banged her head on the ground when
Maybe some
Joey
medical
tackled her.
attention is maybe
You
some
might-
medical attention is necessary.
see how seriously injured she is.
Let's
I
do some
guess.
first aid.
That's a good point.
Let's
I'm
do
gonna
some
head
first
over
aid.
to her body. I assumed she was dead.
Shit,
Let's do
maybe
some
she
first
is
aid.
dead. That's why she left. The queen.
And so she's breathing, but she's not conscious.
Who's got the
You
best first aid?
I don't know.
I guess
Her eyes are open,
Oh.
but
Are
she
the
is
pupils
not responsive.
Give her
Yes.
medicine. Her brain's been wiped.
Yeah, her mind shattered. Check her out, Doc. Bleeding.
Yeah, I'm gonna give her a check.
Good job, by the way, Joey.
Yeah, I was not expecting that
No.
as how that was going to turn out.
Well, you didn't expect Tom to stick his
Right from the-
sidekick on her right away? Get her, Joey!
I think it worked
Yeah, sure.
perfectly, actually. So,
Fuck that.
yeah, so I think you can do some first aid on her. Let's see. Oh, God, I'm just so rusty on the rules. I really feel bad.
It would be first
Um,
aid.
I've got
Usually
the- I've
medicine
got
is
the-
used for longer term healing. Or for knowledge rules.
Do I get bonus dice on my medicine checks for having a first aid kit, or is that a prerequisite of using medicine at all?
No.
It would be a prerequisite for using medicine.
Okay. Perfect.
It'd be hard to do anything more than just simple first aid without, some kind of a medical kit.
Right.
So if you're going to have to, operate on somebody or treat some sort of serious wound or, give them
Pull it out of
painkillers or, yeah, exactly. Then that's where the medicine roll would come in and where you...
I managed to botch that. I do have a bunch of luck. I think I will use 8 points.
Well, I don't know that
to pass this.
Is it worth it? Maybe. Okay.
Maybe it is, I think. I mean, it would get her back to a... I'm hoping to get her back to a conscious...
Well, okay, all right, I'm sorry. So I'm thinking the person that you do is first aid, but hang on, let me just take a look at the skill.
I've got it right in front of me here, Harry. It's
Oh, there is a first aid. I'm sorry, you're right. There is a first aid.
First aid can be used.
My mistake.
First aid can be used once per injury within an hour to restore 1 hit point. It also stabilizes a dying character but does not remove the major wound status. Medicine skill takes 1 hour, requires supplies, and restores 1d3 hit points.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay, so you can tell that she's definitely has a serious wound. And if I remember right, that's when you've lost half of your hit points at one.
But she's not dying because she's not at 0 hit points, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yes. She's not dying, but she's unconscious until you
can stabilize her.
Well, yeah. so you can try and revive her. You try to use the same technique. Okay, I see why you went with the medicine roll because of how we handled the other doctor. So your attempts to revive her fail. She does not come around. She's still unresponsive, eyes open. She seems like she's got a fairly significant, bump on the back of her head, and she's suffered some pretty severe trauma from falling over and bumping her head on the ground.
Tell if she had a concussion or if this looks like it might be the result of brain damage.
Oops.
Well, I think you would think that it's likely that she has a concussion from the force of what happened, from having seen what happened and the way that her head bounced off the floor.
Right.
Okay. Hard to tell what the extent of the damage is at this point, like I said, other than that she's not responsive, doesn't come around. You put the smelling salts under her nose and nothing.
It was okay. So that was the medicine roll, or was that was the first aid roll?
Well, that was the medicine roll to try and revive her. I'll keep going with that, and then if you want to go ahead and roll first aid, you can do that. So
that's okay. I forgot that there was a first aid.
Yeah, the first aid will give her 1 hit point back.
Can you believe that? Oh my god! All right, I will use 3 points. You know what? I can push this roll.
You can.
Don't push it.
I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna what? Yeah, man.
You got a very high skill.
I got
exactly.
a 90.
Okay, well,
What's gonna?
First, you have to.
You couldn't possibly miss it 3 times in a row, right?
First, you have to say how you're pushing it, Alex. You have to say how you're pushing this. Then Harry decides whether or not, kind of what happens if you fail, or we all decide what happens if you fail. If you fail a pushed roll, we're supposed to push the horror.
Yes. All right.
But you have to justify it.
Laying out the.
Maybe you have some more.
The bag. I'm getting out the best of the best. Maybe I'm getting some cocaine. I don't know. Something that will immediately bring her back. I don't know.
Yes. Do some quick brain surgery.
Some Preludin, some high quality amphetamines, right to the eyeball.
Okay.
An ice pack. Get me an ice pack.
Yeah.
I'm using some of the more risky drugs here to try and.
And if you fail it, I'll push the horror, and maybe the ice will be sharp.
Yeah.
I risk a few drops of hydrocortisone.
Okay.
There we go.
Push roll.
Hard success.
So that gives Maria back a point.
Alex, you don't get the check for that.
That's right.
For the push roll.
Okay.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Okay.
I don't need it. I got a 90. How do I uncheck it?
Unlock it.
Unlock the sheet. There's not like a spot to.
Double click it.
I mean, there's not a check mark. There's only the edit and the
okay.
delete function.
Double click it.
Oh, double click. Okay, yeah, that works.
All right. That's
So
great.
it marked it as being passed. Is that?
That's
that right?
correct. Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
However, I just unmarked it by double clicking.
Yeah, because you don't get checks for pushed.
Yeah, I'm just. So it seems like it knows that it was a checked roll. I'm surprised that.
The system will always
That it
check a
passed
skill
it,
if you
but-
succeed your roll at it. We'll always
Yeah.
check it. Yep.
Okay.
You can turn that on and
Um,
off. All right, so she's alive. We need to probably get her out of here. And I'm wondering where that cloud smoky thing went.
Yeah, I'm going to give you guys
Can
just
I-
a few minutes to talk. Go ahead, Tom. I need to take a break myself. I didn't earlier, so. But go ahead, ask the question, and then I'll give
I
you
was
guys a
gonna
few
say-
minutes.
I want to use any of my skills, and I want to look further at the scroll and see if there's anything to unenchant, like to put something to rest.
I see.
To sleep forever after.
That's a
That's
good
what I'm
Okay.
idea.
looking for.
All right, I'll be right back. Give me just a minute.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you see the song for giving her human form. Maybe there's a song in there for
Yeah.
banishing her back to hell or wherever the fuck she came from.
So maybe we need to go downstairs to where the tomb is, see if he cracked it open, and then sing the song of reversal.
Yeah, the kid said that they didn't open the coffin, right?
Yeah, but
I think so.
the
Yeah.
kid wasn't here last night. We don't know what they did last night.
But how would
Or-
you not have even seen them come in?
Remember? I don't know. He was wondering where they were. When we got here, he was like, "Where's the doctor?" You know, I
Good
haven't seen
question,
him. And we were
Doctor.
like,
You know, the kid also said about the sarcophagus that there was some elaborate mechanism on it that they were trying to figure out to get it to open. Right?
yeah, but if the queen is talking to this guy, maybe she told him how to do it.
Maybe. Well, maybe he didn't. They didn't have to.
Or maybe they
maybe
didn't
her
have
mummy
it,
is
but-
in there actually. You know.
so we
Right.
should burn it.
Yeah,
Right.
maybe getting rid of the mummy would get rid of her. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's too scary though. We should go home. While we still can. Just saying. Hugo's starting to think that he bit off more than he can chew. It's not just some excursion to some cool pyramid out in the Antarctic. It's some evil Egyptian queen trying to get us. Take over our minds.
Dr. Yig is disgusted at his colleague
Yeah.
for trying to cast a spell. He broke the prime directive of archaeology.
Yeah.
Never cast the spell.
What are you doing, dude? Remember what happened to
Okay,
that
I'm
old
back.
guy out in Michigan who resuscitated the words of the Book of the Dead?
I don't
Found out?
know. Yeah, but I don't know though, Dr. Yeg. Like, if you had the opportunity as an archaeologist, the opportunity to bring back someone from the far distant past and be able to speak with them, would you? Would you do that?
Dr.
I
Yig's
can see how
face
it
gets
could be
more and more
tempting.
drawn. He's like, absolutely not. Under no circumstances. And he's like, things are out there that go way back. You never want to mess with any of that. It's fun to study it, not to practice.
You know, I find it
That's
interesting
his business.
when I saw Queen Nitocris in my dream. The first thing she asked me was, "Are you a god?"
Did you tell her yes?
No, I didn't. I
We
said I
talked
was.
about this. You didn't see Ghostbusters.
That's right.
I didn't because I had a falling out with Bill Murray. I don't watch his films. Bill's
See?
kind of an asshole. To be honest with you.
I know. That's what I've heard on TMZ. But the point is, why would she ask you that?
I don't know, but she also
Are
said
you-
that she needed help, and that she would call me to help her when she needed me.
After or before you told her you were not a god?
After, said I needed, that she needed my help, maybe to raise an army. It's all coming together. Yes. What would she need an army for? What kind of army?
Where would
An
she
army
get
of
it?
dead people?
Does she need, or does she need to possess more people, like the camp, the base camp?
Well, maybe
And
we,
then a cold chill goes down my back.
yeah, maybe we
like
put
with
the
the
whole
black-
world in danger.
Base camp. Okay, that's what we were talking about, Harry.
All right.
Hugo kind of saw
So-
a glimpse of like maybe why Dr. Lepsis would want to do this. To be able to talk to some ancient Egyptian queen for an archaeologist might be pretty enticing. But Dr.
Yeah,
Yig says,
Dr. Yig is
no, but
no.
under no circumstances do you ever bring a dead Egyptian queen back to life. Ever.
It's right there in the handbook.
It's the prime directive of archaeology. You never do that.
Is that a 200 level class or a
It's-
300
yeah.
level class?
That's a five. No, that's a 6,000 level doctorate degree class. Once you're able to start reading spells, you know
Never-
not to read them. Yeah.
Not
What if you start getting too powerful? they
never
don't- they don't-
reincarnate the evil.
Exactly.
That's not for the faint of heart.
But yeah, I'm looking at the scroll for a. As we're arguing about the prime directive of archaeology, I'm looking at the scroll for a reversal, heading.
I just had an idea, guys. We should send Kyle's character down to the tomb first.
Yes. Agreed.
Am I right?
He
Send him
wants
down
it.
there. He is the private investigator. You're like, so
is.
go investigate the tomb and report back to us. Here's a
That's
walkie-talkie.
horrible.
Consider
Been about alone.
super enthusiastic.
Joey Testaverde says, "I'll go with you."
I knew he would.
Joey steps up. Yep. Joey's pumped, man. His adrenaline's going.
So the scroll seems pretty complex, Tom. It's going to take your character several hours to read through it and understand what's there, and to enough depth
Okay.
to be able to.
So then,
So
okay,
you figure it's probably at least an hour research to just understand what's here in any great detail.
Then I recommend, or I suggest to the team, I say, look, I'll stay here with these two tied up people, and I'm going to see if I can make head or tails out of the scroll. You go downstairs, see what's there. We're splitting the party, but
Aziza says, I can help you read it.
who says that?
Aziza,
The
I can
Egyptian
help you
boy?
read it.
No, you need to show them how to get downstairs. I say with a stern voice.
Okay.
Joey, you stay with Dr. Yig. Make sure.
He does continue to express concern. So Aziza is like asking you, asking Dr. Cronenshield, is he going to be okay?
I think so.
What's
He's
your-
just in shock. What's my what?
You answered the question exactly. Very good. So with that, then he's willing to. He says, "Come on this way." Assuming that you were wanting him to lead.
I see how it is,
Correct.
Tom. You send us away.
He's
to
a kid
follow
with
the
a lot
boy.
of action
Okay.
or a lot of energy, though, so he doesn't wait for much. Like he always
What's that,
barges
John?
to the front anyway.
So now see how you
What's
are,
that,
Tom.
Sean?
You send us away to follow the boy while you stay and read the scroll. I see how you are.
Well, I need silence to read it.
Maybe we should leave the boy with you.
So
No.
Who's
dude.
staying?
Maybe the boy
What-
should help you read the scroll.
Yeah, but the boy
I
has a
asked
great
the boy.
singing
I said,
voice.
"Can you read? I asked him, "Have you seen this scroll before, boy?" Whatever his name is.
Boy.
Aziza,
Aziza.
you're the only character who actually knows him.
Exactly.
Hey,
So I would
boy.
know if he could, right? Or he
Hey,
has
you
any
kid.
experience.
You would know.
Sorry?
I'm sorry. So he says that that they found all kinds of things. We've found lots of papyrus and different trinkets and I don't know. He probably wouldn't say Egyptian crap, but
Right.
he's been around these digs a lot, so seems like he's not finding it super like interesting. It's like super unique or whatever. But he says, yeah, that was one of the papyruses that we found. If you look, I don't know, there's probably a shelf nearby. There are other scrolls and things.
Yeah,
There's
we should-
other papyrus. He
Where?
also, like the spell or the part of it that was open, he's like, and there it is up there on the wall, and he points, and you can see the text that's on the papyrus is in the hieroglyphics on the wall.
shit.
What?
Reflected in the
So
building.
I mean, it's not all that uncommon. They would take religious texts and like adorn the walls, the inside of the metallic part of the sandwich of containers for the mummy would have hieroglyphics written inside of it. So like the Book of the Dead is adorning this whole entire place.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. I think in reality, our understanding of the Book of the Dead comes from that, written on the walls of these stuff. Not like we have an actual papyrus with the Book of the Dead on them. Maybe we do, but I know
So
that
why
they're
would he need the papyrus to cast the spell if it's on the wall?
Well, it's a part of the Book of the Dead you've never seen, I think, Tom. It could be just a part of it that was lost or something.
But the kid is saying that the
Only-
papyrus has that chapter up on the wall.
The papyrus you can hold in your hand and you can walk around with it, and you don't have to be looking at one particular place up on the wall to be able to
Right, you can
do something with it.
That makes me think that we should
you can
search this
cast the
place.
spell on the run.
We should search this place too.
This-
Hugo says,
Search
aren't
this chamber. Yeah.
Egyptian buildings or tombs known for having secret passages? We should look around and see.
You're right. Let's search this room thoroughly before we break up and do anything. Yeah.
Dr. Yee agrees 100%.
Check every nook
Boy,
and
you can
cranny.
help.
Okay.
us. What's around here? Have you searched this place?
It's like we've been working on taking inventory for weeks and weeks and weeks.
What was the last thing you uncovered, and where was it uncovered?
He points at one of the columns and says, we were working on translating this section.
I
Or
immediately
the
go to
doctor
that.
was. Sometimes I help him.
Show me, help me, show me what you were looking at. Guys, keep an eye on me.
Well, we'll search. We'll keep an eye on it, but we'll search.
Everybody go ahead and
Yeah.
who's going to be involved in the search, go ahead and roll for a spot hidden.
I search that altar area, especially.
Yep.
99. Great. I noticed that I haven't clipped my nails today.
Is that unexpected?
Yeah. Very unusual.
Ooh. Right. Joey Testaverde gonna use 3 luck points to get a spot hidden.
Okay.
Did I not? Problems with my connection.
Yeah, try using that F5 lead to refresh if you have trouble. You should pop right back up.
I did. Let me see if it actually. Okay, let's see if it'll.
But Dr. Yig made it, Joey made it. Hugo, holy shit, dude.
I know.
Trip over the trap door. Don't
Yeah,
even see it.
Don't give him any ideas. He has every right to punish me for that if he wants to. Doesn't have to, though.
The
Okay,
giant ball
So,
the back of the room and slams everything shut. Sorry.
no, it's fine. You give me time to think. I should have just let you go on. So on the altar, like I said, there were several physical elements. One of that seemed to be associated with whatever this incantation was that was open on the papyrus that talked about the coming forth by day. And there are 4 alabaster jars that are on one side of the altar. Exactly. It's very easy for you to identify them, Dr. Yig. So
True.
You're assuming from that these were somehow important in whatever spell, song, incantation whoever was looking at this papyrus was going to be using somehow was involved.
Tomb, right?
Are these the jars that contain the internal organs?
Exactly. Yep. Yeah. So there'd be one for the heart and like one for the intestines and one for the liver, maybe. And then one for the lungs, I think. Something like that.
And they would be in the tomb, wouldn't they?
Oftentimes it would be in a, the one that's easy to find out there, like in it would be, yes, in the tomb, but outside of, in a separate sort of little temple from the sarcophagus containing the rest of the body.
Cool. Okay. Gotcha.
So the others of you that passed your spot hidden, you find other sets of these jars in various places around the room. Always a set of 4, and they've got, figures or specific part of the Egyptian pantheon is on each one, so it's a set.
So there are also jars containing organs?
If you open them up and look in them, there's like just desiccated dust in the bottom of it. What accumulates in the bottom of 1,000-year-old jars? I don't, sort of like there's something that's fallen to dust inside.
Yeah, so it could be anything.
Yep. It was the heart, though. It would have been the lungs. Maybe this is the army she's trying to recoup. All these jars of all these people she can reincarnate and bring them all back. I mean, they need more bodies.
Why did she leave?
Well, because we knocked out the chick that she inhabited. We got lucky. We chased her out.
Joey squeezed it out of her.
Yeah.
Basically.
Joey's like, yeah, man. And he hits his hands together. Oh.
Wait,
So go ahead and make your idea roll, Dr. Yig.
All right, Tom, you can do it.
Do this.
You might want to fail.
His ID. Oh shit.
It's intelligence.
Is that intelligence?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I guess in the new rules.
Oh no.
Good. Guess I'm just not smart enough.
Okay.
Grasp. But I still think she wants to create all these people.
Just
So,
distracted.
you would have told me if I was that would have made me lose sanity points.
Right.
How many of these 4 sets of jars are there?
Well, so each person who made their spot hidden roll was able to uncover a set somewhere in the room. So Dr. Yig, Richard, and Levi. So you found 3 sets of these jars.
I say, boy, are there more?
So there are other things. I mean, there's a lot to look at here. There's little statues and, iconography and gold scarabs and, there's interesting things. There's plenty to find. If you look around,
definitely make sure
there's a lot that would put your eye on. But as far as being significant in this moment, is nothing strikes you.
Yeah, Hugo's taking video and photographs of all the stuff we find.
So he's
just in the
documenting.
area. We should look for more scrolls too. If there's any more papyrus scrolls, those could be important.
Does the boy know of any more jars? I asked him, have you guys inventoried more of these jars? You know what I'm talking about.
He says that that when they found them, they were in the main temple, or I'm sorry, down in the level where the sarcophagus is. There's a temple there that would be the traditional place where they would keep the panoptic jars for the queen.
And what about these other
he
ones?
said that they found others in that area. He said they looked like these that you're seeing here. So I'm not sure why if they're the same. The other jars were down in the crypt.
How many sets did you find in the crypt?
Uh, 5.
Okay.
I think you need to study that papyrus, Tom. You need to take the time to do
Yep.
that. We'll know more.
Yep.
He may have been using those
for sure.
as part of the ritual, and all this other stuff, snake teeth, or
Yep.
whatever else this shit is up here too.
Exactly.
Interesting.
But I guess we also have to check out the tomb
Quite disturbing.
sarcophagus too. I really
that
think it's
was
a
our
good
search
idea
in the
just to
room.
send Kyle down there, but it'd be fun. Well, unless he just never comes back, that would suck. But hey, then we would know.
What happened to your character? I don't know.
If I'm not back,
We sent him downstairs to the sarcophagus. We never saw him again.
You did what?
Yeah.
that's what I see. That's what you're saying to the pilot in a week from now.
Yeah.
He's just down there somewhere. Okay, so I realize it's 9:30 your time. I'm not sure how late you guys want to go. I'm happy to keep going at this point, or we can stop here for the moment. Whatever you think.
I could play for a little longer, but it's
I
up to
can
you
keep
guys.
going.
I really wish Kyle
maybe
could play.
10 more minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good.
I could play a little bit. I could play like a little bit longer, but not, maybe like 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, so let's at least continue for a few minutes. So at this point, Tom, your character is going to study Dr. Yig is studying the papyrus.
Right.
And then is there something else that you were hoping to find or wanting to see in this room?
Secret
I
passages.
can tell you if it's there. As far as, you don't uncover any sort of secret passage behind this altar. there's a room that looks like a priest's chamber of some sort, but it doesn't appear to be used other than that there's various pieces of clothing that have been thrown on this cabinet
Really?
is opened up, and it seems to be some sort of a wardrobe, and some of the clothing is tossed to the side.
Yeah, I look at this clothing.
because
I also
what's the name
look at the clothing that Dr.
What's the name
Leptis
for
is
it?
wearing. Is it the same kind of stuff? Like robes or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where Lepsis did. Lepsis went through there and found it all. That's exactly what he did.
Could this
He's
stuff
been
be
in here,
original,
put on the
Dr.
coffee
Yig?
cup.
Like, yeah, has these clothing been down here for what, 10,000 years or whatever? Doesn't seem likely, does it?
They're in a remarkable condition. It is unheard of. for the clothing
Good answer.
to be,
Yeah, it's
to be
good.
worn,
Condition.
to be worn, without falling apart. I mean, the fact that the fibers are still held together, and he's on the ground in there after falling down. The clothes are still on him. I mean, yeah, that's
Yeah, I mean, what, did he
Clothes
have his
look new,
tailor make these for him or what? It's kind of weird, right?
yeah. No, they came from here.
Oh.
There's no tailor down in the Arctic.
Well, I think we should just let Dr. Yig figure out the papyrus and see what else it says before we do anything.
Maybe the boys sewed them all.
Yeah. Well, we could ask the boy.
Boy, did you find? I asked, yeah, do you find these clothes here?
He said yes. The wardrobe was here, and along with other accoutrements like a hand mirror, and like I said, there's a bed that's got a rough.
Yeah, so I think by
I'm
and
trying to
large,
imagine
like,
what it might be made out of. I don't know, some sort of animal skins, I guess, covering it.
We make
Like
sure the mirror.
layers of blankets. Sorry, go ahead.
We
Well,
make sure the mirror is covered.
that's a given, Tom. Remember, that's one of our little disclaimers.
Correct.
Yes, we cover the mirror unanimously. But yeah, it just seems kind of crazy that this clothing is here. Do you think he was doing this alone? Like this was just him?
Yes. Him and the boy.
The boy doesn't seem to
I
know.
As they all
What he was-
turn to Aziza and look at him
Yeah, the boy he doesn't seem like he really knew what
provocatively.
was really going on here.
Well, when he contacted me, I don't think he understood the magnitude of what, I mean, he clearly understood the magnitude of something this old that superseded our current understandings of Egyptians, go back 3,000 years? These go back 10,000 years.
Wait a
or
minute.
more.
Wait a
So-
minute.
The eighth,
This guy, wait a minute, Tom. This guy, your friend, Richard Lepsis, invited us here for a reason. Invited you here for a reason. I think he did know, though. He did know what he was going to do.
Yeah.
I think he was going to come here,
Yeah.
you think,
bring back
Yes.
this evil Egyptian queen, and then transform us into part of this army
Yes.
that she's talking about.
Yes.
So
We were the next victims.
the more the better.
That's what those other Coptic jars.
Yeah.
I slap him again. Correct.
Well, his face is beet red.
You might be right. You might be right. If he went off the wagon, I think back, Harry, when he talked to me, told me to come down. Do I get any hints that might have been his intent? I mean, he didn't tell me to bring people, did he?
When was he
excited?
compromised?
Yeah, exactly.
And how long has
I don't
this
know
guy
that you
been
know.
how long has this guy been under the thrall of this thing? How quick?
Right.
How long? When did they
So
ask
so
the
at
boy,
this
when
point,
did
now
you
that you've
first go down
discussed-
into the? Oh, I'm sorry.
Now that you brought out what the point that you did, Lee, now everybody should make an idea roll.
Oh, okay. Come on, Hugo. For once in your life, do something good.
Is that it?
Hey. Hugo gets a hard success. No, regular success. Gig gets hard. Joey gets a hard success on his idea.
Oh, I need to roll for Silvus, don't I? He has pretty good intelligence of an 85. And he's fortunate enough to miss. Okay, so those of you who passed your idea roll starts to dawn on you that, like Maria was the vessel for Queen Nitocris, there was probably some intention either on the Queen or on Dr. Lepsis or the two of them, or who knows, on their part, that you would be the vessels for whatever beings have their organs stored in these other Coptic jars. And you feel like you've had a very close brush with being possessed, becoming possessed. And so you'll need to roll sanity
Yeah, Hugo
to
freaks
see how
out.
well you deal with that concept.
Hugo freaks out and just has like a game over moment. Game over, man! Game over, man!
Damn.
So the people who
Did my intelligence roll not get? Yeah, okay. Roll intelligence then, right?
Is this
No, I'm not
bastard
seeing it
intended for us to be her thralls? Can't you see?
Okay, so Richard, you passed your check, so you'll need to roll sanity for me.
Okay.
Hugo fails.
All right, so Dr. Yig, you can roll a 4-sided dice, and Hugo, you can roll a 4-sided dice.
Oh shit.
Is right. 3 more.
And the characters that pass the check would lose 1. So Joey loses 1, and Richard loses 1, and
I've lost 4 total.
let's see, Levi failed his intelligence or his idea roll.
That is correct.
So he's blissfully
Unaware.
overwhelmed by the
He
shiny gold
fails to
around
fully
him.
realize his peril.
If I lose 3 more sanity, seriously?
Yeah, I did too, Tom. That puts me at 7 out of 9 for daily, and I've lost 7 total today.
I'm 8 today. I'm falling apart quick.
This can't be real. This has to be a
I'm not
dream.
happy.
Pinch
I'm not
me,
happy with
Dr.
my
Yig.
comrade
Pinch
breaking.
me. Slap me too. Slap me. This has to be a
Dr.
dream.
Yig's starting to sweat.
Yeah.
Shit, that could have been us.
Yeah, if not for Joey.
Richard pulls out the flask of Belvini, passes it around. So everybody can have a drink.
Yeah.
He's like,
Very
oh,
timely.
damn.
Thank you. Just in time.
Yeah. Pulls out a pack
Okay,
of cigarettes and
so,
lights them up. For everybody.
I think we should probably stop there, and then we can decide who's going to go off to the room and who's going to stay here when we pick up
Right.
next week or
Okay.
whenever we play again. And I think I'm just going to not worry about trying to finish by any certain date. And I mean, Sean, I don't know what you've got planned or whatever, but I have no expectation that we're going to play this during that weekend in March.
Yeah,
So,
it's kind of set up for Foundry, you know, too.
I don't know how that would work. Exactly.
Honestly,
So,
I think I just
I'm
plan
just going to let it.
I
I'm just going to let it ride, and when
Yeah,
we
just
finish
let it
is when we
ride.
finish.
Don't worry about it. as far as finishing it, but I just plan on doing probably just a quick, or an actual one shot. It'll just take an evening with everybody with pre-generated characters. It'll be great. You'll love it.
Fun.
Perfect.
Yeah, that sounds like a
It'll be
blast.
fantastic.
Yeah, we'll spend one of those.
Oh, I'm
evenings
sure we'll have a good
playing
time.
Cthulhu. Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, and save this, Harry, for Sunday nights. This is great.
Yeah.
The plot thickens.
Now that we've
Well, you
No.
guys are definitely closer to the end than you are the beginning, but yeah, I don't know how many more sessions it's going to be. A couple.
It's fun. It's really fun. It's been great. Really enjoyed it.
Can't wait for the next. Hopefully
Agreed.
Kyle can
Absolutely.
join
Alright.
us next time so we don't have to send him alone to the tomb, which is still what I think we should do.
I think if he does, I think if he doesn't show up next time, that may be an option.
Yeah.
By definition, he investigates privately, right? So, I mean,
Right.
it seems to make sense.
We can run it by him. He'll probably be like, yeah, no problem. Send me to the tomb.
Sure, I'll do it. Awesome.
All right, well, good game,
Okay.
Harry. Thank you.
Well, thank you, everybody.
All right,
Well,
gentlemen. Thank
It
you.
was great.
It was fun. Have a good night.
Good night, Sean.
Take care.
Good night,
Good night,
Alex.
guys. Talk to you soon.
Good night.
Good night, Alex. Good night.
Bye, Alex.
See you.